I just left the leasing office because I had a package. I have an Amazon package and I know what it is because today is January 18th, and if you know anything about books or Colleen Hoover, her new book came out called Reminders of Him. So that's what I'm about to open this. Here it is. Oh my gosh, it's so, the cover is so much prettier in real life. I don't know if you can tell, but it's like an iridescent color. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. It's not that thick either. So I don't really know anything about what this book is about. I have barely read the back. I think it's just like someone's in prison. That's all I know. I decided I'm gonna do a reading vlog about this book because I'm just super excited and I've never done a reading vlog on my channel. And I thought, why not start with this book of Colleen Hoover, because I feel like it's gonna be good. I've seen some TikTok reviews of people who have gotten arcs of this book, and they say that it might be one of her best books, and it might beat November 9 and It Ends With Us. And in my opinion, It Ends With Us isn't her best book. I think Ugly Love is her best book, but this could beat it. I think it was Ugly Love, November 9, and then It Ends With Us. So that's my personal opinion. Tell me down below, well, comment down below what you think her best book that she made is. Also, I've only read 3 of them, and those are the 3 that I've read, so this is gonna be my 4th book. But yeah, right now I'm actually about to go get some sushi for lunch, and then I might stop by Starbucks. I don't need to, but I might. And then I'm gonna come back and read, and I'm just gonna keep reading until I finish the book. So it's actually kind of a lot later. I finished sushi, and I'm about to start Reminders of Him by Colleen Hoover. And I'm honestly kind of scared because I don't know what to expect. And I actually went on TikTok and just searched this book to see like what other people did it. And there was this video of this girl crying after reading it. So I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm also excited because I kind of want to cry. Also, I wanted to mention this is going to be spoiler free. So I just finished the first chapter and I'm a little bit confused. Not confused. There's just a lot. It's always the first chapter though where you're just like, there's so much stuff that they don't say. Basically, there's just like a lot of stuff that they don't, not that they don't say, but like they just casually mention how she got out of jail. And I don't know if this is spoilers, so I'm gonna read the back. But yeah, this isn't a spoiler because it's on the back of the book, but they just mentioned how like she got out of jail and how she was pregnant in jail. And this is not how I thought this Colleen Hoover book. Like, Colleen Hoover has a lot of depressing topics. I just wasn't expecting this one. So another thing that I just noticed is that each, like, it's dual perspective, I think. So the first chapter was in Kenna's perspective, and then the second chapter it says Ledger. I don't know who Ledger is, but it's in his perspective. So I usually like dual perspective, or when it's like when the book goes from like childhood to adulthood, like it switches off between that. I usually like it, and I think that's because I have a short attention span, so I like when there's 2 storylines going on at once because my attention span needs the spontaneity. You guys, I literally have tears in my eyes, and nothing sad has happened, but just like one thing that she said at the end of, if you have your book, at the end of chapter 3, the last sentence that she said was just so, I don't want to say it because you guys need to read it yourself, but I literally got up to get my pencil pouch so I can highlight this because to mention, I am 34 pages into this book and there's already steam. Like, it's already steamy. Not really too steamy, but there's definitely steam. So I went to my roommate's room and read while she did some work on her computer. And I got like 100 pages in. I don't know if you can see. But yeah, so I'm on chapter 15 right now. And it's really good. I'm gonna change into some night clothes because it's a little bit later now, and I'll give you guys an update of how I'm feeling about the book. So basically, this book took a whole different turn than I thought it was gonna take. And I'm kind of confused because Colleen Hoover usually has like a plot twist in her books, and like what I thought was gonna be the plot twist was not a plot twist, and it was literally like revealed within the first 100 pages. So I'm kind of confused like where this is going, and I don't know how I'm feeling about it yet. I feel like I have to get deeper into the book, but I don't know if it's like gonna live up to my expectations of her other books. I can't like stay up late reading because I have class in the morning and I have homework that I have to get done before my class that I'm just gonna do in the morning. But I wanted to show you guys my reading light. So I don't know if you guys follow Ruby on Instagram. I forget her last name. But she posted this reading light, and it is so cool because it's like not terrible for your eyes, and it's like dark, and because of that light I literally stay up. Like the first time I used that light I stayed up until 4 o'clock reading Love in Other Words by Christina Lauren, because it like, I don't know, it made me want to keep reading. Not the light, but anyways, I'm just gonna eat my snack and continue reading. Hey guys, so let's just ignore the state of my hair right now, but it's a few days later and I put down this book for a couple days because first of all I had homework and work and I just didn't have time to read, but also because this may sound weird, but I've been having nightmares related to this book. But every time I read this at night, I've had like a nightmare related to the book, to the story plot line. So that's why I've been putting it off for a little bit. But yeah, but I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna start reading it again. I'm like this. I've only read like 10 pages since the last time I talked to you guys. So I'm basically at like 112. And I'm gonna see how far I can read tonight. It actually just started snowing like a couple hours ago. So tomorrow we're gonna have a snow day. So I'm gonna have so much more time to read. So I'm excited about that. But yeah, I'm just gonna read and I'll update you guys later. Hey guys, so it's actually a lot later now. Well, a lot later. Like, I finished the book yesterday and I wanted to give you guys my review on Reminders of Him by Colleen Hoover. And I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys, I expected a lot more from this book based off of the other books that I've read from Colleen Hoover. The other books that I've read are Ugly Love, It Ends With Us, and November 9th. And all of those are like some of my top favorite books. And this I gave a 3 out of 5 stars because I was expecting a lot more from it than what it actually was, and part of that is my fault because I like went into it blind, kind of. But basically it's about this girl named Kenna who serves 5 years in prison for a mistake that happened, and she was pregnant in prison and had a 4-year-old daughter, and now she just wants to be able to meet her daughter because she never got to meet her since she like was in prison. And then there's a love interest in this. I'm just gonna be honest, I didn't really like the relationship between Kenna and Ledger, and that's probably why I didn't like this book, because the whole book is basically dual perspective with Kenna and Ledger, and I didn't really feel connected to their relationship or them as characters, and I feel like I really need to be connected to a character to enjoy the story. So that was the first thing that I didn't like. But one thing that I really did like is that this spoke on a topic that not a lot of people know much about, and that's like prison, or like when you're out of prison, like how is your life gonna be? Like you're kind of starting from rock bottom and going up, and Kenna really represents that with her like working, trying to find a job, trying to be able to like make amends with people that she wasn't able to in prison. And it's really hard. I mean, I've never gone through it, but it's really hard, I know, for people, and this I feel like would shed light on that. But like I said, I couldn't really relate much to this book at all, because I'm not a mother and I've never gone to prison, and I feel like that's why I gave it a 3 out of 5 stars. But it was still a good book. I just wouldn't go into it comparing it to her other books because there's not a big plot twist in the end, and a lot of the book felt predictable. Like I predicted literally every next move that happened in the book, and I usually don't like that. So yeah, that's all I have to say about this book. This is my first reading vlog. I hope my 3 out of 5 stars doesn't trigger people, but that's just my review. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you guys in my next video.